And as you start building the UI for your app, you must, of course, figure out what approach you want to use. Should it be a web app, a hybrid app, or a native app? And the way you find the answer to that question is by letting the requirements drive the decision. As you work through the design of your application, you've discovered whether or not you need access to native capabilities, whether you have a requirement for rich animations. All of those requirements should help you choose the correct approach for each app you build. And there's no silver bullet. There's no one size fits all. Every app is unique, and every app has unique requirements. So it's essential that you marry the right approach to the right app to get the best efficiency out of your development process. Choosing between the approaches can depend on a lot of different factors, from team skill set to the application's requirements, the reach you need to obtain with your app. And if your app really does not need to leverage any native device capabilities, web still is a great option. It remains the fastest way to reach the largest number of screens without requiring any app installs to get your app onto new devices. Incrementally, if you do need to access device capabilities and you have a team skilled with web technologies, HTML, JavaScript, and CSS, hybrid is a great middle ground option to take advantage of all of that skill while also getting more access to a device. And there's always going to be the occasional need for a native app that has the need for full power of a device, polished animations, and native apps traditionally for a team of web developers or web skill set developers is a challenge. You need new languages, new tools, and it's very hard to move between web and hybrid development and native development. And so to solve this problem, to put native on a better equal footing with web and hybrid so a team of a mastered skill set could easily move between any approach, Telerik started working on a framework called NativeScript about a year and a half ago. NativeScript gives you a way to create cross-platform native apps for iOS, Android, and later this year Windows using the skill set of the web. JavaScript, CSS, and an HTML-like markup, XML-based syntax. With NativeScript, you get 100% access to all native APIs on these various platforms in your JavaScript code. So there's nothing you cannot do that's native when you use a NativeScript app via JavaScript. You also get to reuse 100% of your skills in code so that now you can easily move between a native project, a hybrid project, or a web project based on that project's requirements, and the switching cost becomes very low. So a mastered team can really develop all the apps regardless of approach. And it's 100% open source. We wanted to create the de facto way for developers who want to work with JavaScript and really master that skill set of the web. We wanted to create a de facto approach for everyone to use, so we're collaborating with a lot of other large open source projects, and we're doing this all in the open on GitHub under an Apache ASL v2 license. So we'd love to have your contributions there and see us work with us to help make NativeScript the best solution for cross-platform native apps. Once that becomes part of your framework or part of your decision matrix, it's now very easy to let the requirements lead and take your skills and be productive regardless of the app you're building. And naturally, NativeScript is deeply embedded in the Telerik platform, so all the tools you're using in the Telerik platform to build hybrid or web apps can also be applied to building native apps with NativeScript.